Hi guys, so today is Sunday and you guys know what that means. It's hair wash day, and today I'm going to be filming for you guys another curl reset routine. I did one of these I think last winter, if not the winter before last, and I've been back on this routine every single Sunday. I did stop doing it for a few Sundays, I'm not gonna lie, and that is a big part of hair care and growing healthy hair is you have to be consistent. And I was slacking off for a couple of months, like towards I think the end of summer. I wish I would have took my boho braids out maybe like a week before I did. And I feel like that time frame when I had my protective styles in just threw me off of this weekly routine. So that was kind of like the love-hate relationship I had with the protective style. I love that I was able to leave my hair alone and not do anything to it. But I missed washing my hair every week. I felt like my scalp was desperately needing it. This is 8-day hair. My hair actually doesn't look bad at all. My scalp is a tad bit itchy, but my hair has been doing so much better now that I'm back on my weekly wash day curl reset routine. And I'm gonna be showing you guys today all the products I've been using, because I have switched up some of my products, like my hair oiling products and my technique as well. And I feel like that's really been helping my hair flourish. And I did cut my hair in September, the end of September, after I took my braids down. I think I cut like maybe 2.5 inches off. And that's honestly not nothing new. Like, I cut my hair probably every 2 to 3 years. I like to take like a good chunk of like my ends off, just so that it's like a nice refresh. It's like a reset button for me and my hair. That honestly wasn't that big of a deal. I honestly didn't think anyone would notice, but some of you guys did notice in my blown out braid out video that I did cut my hair. But I honestly think it's already growing back since that time because of this routine. I know it's because of this routine. This is my hair right now, the state of my hair. It's very healthy, very bouncy, and like I said, I know for a fact it's because of this routine. I'm finally getting to the point where I'm happy with how my hair is looking again, and I am proof that it's not just genetics that play a part in how your hair looks. It's routine and consistency. Because yes, I do have naturally thick hair, but I also have to do more now that I'm getting older, because like, you know, everything slows down. The cell regeneration, everything slows down. So I have to do more to maintain my hair. I have still been hair oiling, and these are the oils that I've been using. So I use 3 different oils. So I use 1 scalp oil. That's a big thing. I will also say don't overwhelm your hair with like too many scalp oils. You want to also use oils that suit your hair type. So find oils that you know your hair reacts well to. I do have medium porosity hair, and I'm pretty sure my curl pattern is between like, I have a few curl patterns in my head honestly, between like 3B all the way to 4A, 4B family throughout my hair. Sorry y'all, I got hair in my eye. Okay y'all, the eyelash was trying to take me out. But I do have medium porosity hair. So yeah, just use hair oils and products in general according to your hair porosity and your hair type. So yeah, but this scalp oil that I've been using, I've been obsessed with. This is from the Innate Life. This is their Rosemary scalp treatment. It has 15 plus herbal extracts in it. It's for intense hydration and repair. I've been loving this. I've been using it for a little over a month now, and I'm obsessed with this stuff. I try not to use too much of this because this oil is not cheap, but it's worth the price. Well, at least it has been for my hair. And I only put this on my scalp. I've only been using this on my scalp. And then on my ends, I've been going back to my tried and true, what has always worked for me, and that is coconut oil on my ends. Now, coconut oil is a very controversial oil, and I honestly think that my hair reacts better to coconut oil on my ends. I don't recommend putting coconut oil on your roots because coconut oil is an oil that hardens. It turns from a liquid to a solid depending on the temperature that it's in. So I do only recommend using it on your ends. It's great for hot oil treatments as well. Something else I've been reincorporating into my routine that I like to do at least twice a month now. I'm not gonna be doing it today though, but when I do my hot oil treatment, I do put this in like a cup and I mix it with the oil I'm gonna talk about next, and sometimes jojoba and argan oil, and I just put it in a cup, and then I sit that cup into a bowl of hot water, and then I'll just put it all over my ends. So yeah, I've been loving reincorporating coconut oil in my routine. This is just the one from Shea Moisture. This is the Shea Moisture Head to Toe 100% extra virgin coconut oil. So this is the one that I've been using. And I like to mix it with a few drops of this Jamaican mango and lime black castor oil. And I feel like castor oil and coconut oil work amazing for your ends to help you retain length, because they help to strengthen the hair follicle. And that is a big part of retaining length. You have to make sure the hair that's already on your head stays nice and strong. And then as far as tools, I've also been incorporating scalp massages into my routine. I like to do scalp massages, of course, on days like today, like hair oiling day, but I like to do it throughout the week as well, like in my night routine. And eventually I'll show you guys when I do a week in my curls video. I haven't done one this year, I don't think. So I need to do one, because I did one last year. And I've been using just this scalp massager. I'm sure you guys have seen these everywhere. I just got this one in PR like a long time ago. It's from Garnier, but you can find these anywhere, but I prefer the ones with the handles like this, because I feel like you have more control of how you're using it. And for the longest time, I was massaging my scalp so wrong. I was doing like this instead of moving the skin on my scalp. So this is the correct way to massage your scalp. You want to move the skin in that area, so you don't want to just rub. That's not a scalp massage. Rubbing is only necessary if you're trying to like rub the oil in that area, but massaging your scalp is actually moving the skin on that area. And I feel like this helps me do that because I have more control over that area. You could have the right tools, you could just be using them wrong. So I've been using this, and I've also been using this wooden comb to stimulate my scalp. So I'm about to get ready to show you exactly what I do. So I like to split my hair down the middle. I've been doing this every single week, and I usually do this on the couch with either a towel over my lap and clothes I don't care about. So make sure you're doing this with clothes you don't care about getting dirty, because oils do not come out of clothes. They don't come out. I don't care what you wash them on. But I like to take this wooden comb. Now, if you have curly hair, this is not gonna be as easy to do as people with straight hair that you see do the oiling routine. You can't go all the way through. So I just like to comb my scalp in sections like this. So I'll comb down, and then I'll comb back as well. So this is just basically stimulating blood flow before you go in and do your scalp massage and apply your oils. So that's basically what this is doing. And it feels nice too if your scalp is itching. I got this one a while ago. I think Kendra got it off Amazon, and it smells really good too. It smells like, I don't know, cedar. It smells so good. One of those woods, I'm not sure which one, but it smells really good. The wooden combs are just recommended because they're less abrasive on your scalp, because sometimes plastic combs, if you notice, can have like, where they melted the plastic on the edges, you can be scratching your scalp too harshly. So wooden combs are just, I feel like, the way to go. And I'll show you guys also how I use this to massage my neck on the back, like my nape area, to help stimulate my scalp as well on the back. Because I notice when I do my scalp massages, my scalp moves more in certain areas, and you probably will notice that too. So my scalp only moves really well on the top, the sides, on the top and on the sides, but I notice in the back my scalp doesn't move as much. So this end of the comb really comes in handy. I'm going to show you guys in a minute what I like to do, the nape massage that I've been doing. Yeah, this is just what I have to do as a curly girl to, you know, because if you notice, most people that have naturally straight hair who do this routine, they'll just take either a wooden comb or like a wooden brush and just brush their hair straight back. But if you're curly, you can't do that unless you go through and brush out your entire head of hair. But even then, my hair will get tangled, and I'm not doing that. So it's just easier to go in sections to comb my hair and get, you know, the stimulation going. All right, so what I like to do with this before I go in, you know, with my scalp massager, on my nape, so I basically like to do this on each side. I'll just massage this area on the left, on the right and the left side, and it feels nice as well. This feels so good. So I do this to start my scalp massage. So this is gonna help to stimulate the scalp in the back. Then I like to go down like that. This feels so good, by the way. Then I do the same thing on the other side. So some people like to massage their scalps before their oils and some people like to do after, but I just like to do both because I just feel like the oil absorbs better. I'm just gonna take my scalp massager and just massage my whole head. And I like to do this for at least 3 to 5 minutes. So you can put your phone on a timer and that can help you kind of gauge how long you're doing it. See how my scalp is moving? Like my whole scalp is moving. You also don't have to go in circular motions. You can go up and down and then side to side as well. As long as your scalp is moving, you're still stimulating the scalp. Okay, now I just like to section my hair into 2 first, and then eventually I do 4 separate sections, but first I'm just gonna separate it into 2. Okay, now I'm just gonna take my scalp oil. Like I said, I've been using the Innate Life Rosemary Scalp Treatment, so I just go in with this on my scalp on each quadrant. And I like to do, and then I'll just do like maybe 4 or 5 subsections vertically and horizontally just to make sure I'm getting the oil all over the section. So you have to apply more or less depending on how thin or thick your hair is. So yeah, I like to do like 4 to 5 drops on each section that I do. And then I like to pull my hair taut a little bit. And then I go in the opposite direction with the oils from front to back again. Just making sure I'm not missing any areas. And then to make sure it's nice and saturated each section, I just do like that. Then I go in one more time with my scalp massager. Okay, now we're just gonna roll this section away, and I just do the exact same thing on all 4 quadrants of my hair. Okay, now we're gonna move on to the length oils that I like to use. So again, like I said, I like to go in with extra virgin coconut oil. I'm just using the one from Shea Moisture, and I also like to do a whole like syringe for each section of the Jamaican Mango and Lime Black Castor Oil. So I love this brand. I find this at Target. You find this at Target too. So the Innate Life oil you do have to order on their website, but it's worth the wait, honestly. So for this, I like to go ahead and do each side because I hate how oil feels like on me. So yeah, I just can't do the oils like on my neck and stuff. So I just like to go ahead and do each side. What I like to do, I just go in the coconut oil. I take a nice scoop, probably like that much. And then I take about that much, like a whole, like I said, syringe of the castor oil. And then I just warm that up in my hand. So you really want to make sure you have a towel on your lap or just have on clothes you don't really care about, because this is the extra messy part. And then I just apply that all through my ends. So yeah, I don't put this on my roots because like I said, a big mistake you can make is using oils that are intended for your ends on your roots. So just keep in mind your hair type and your hair porosity as well, because some oils, and I personally think for everybody, some oils are just not meant to go on your scalp. So just use products that are intended for its actual purpose. Because some of you may have tried hair oiling and it made your hair thinner, and that's possibly because you're using the wrong oils on your scalp. So just make sure you're using the right oils for your scalp and then the right oils for your ends. So yeah, like I said, I just prefer castor and coconut for my ends, just because I feel like they just strengthen my hair so well, and they have for years. So I'm just going back to my roots and what always worked. So yeah, after you get that nice and penetrated and smooth through all the hair on the ends, just gonna clamp that away. So I low-key feel like I'm starting like a whole new hair journey, because I'm kind of going back to my roots and like being more consistent with my routine, because like I said, I'm older now, I'm in my 30s, and I just have to do more to maintain my hair. Because I've always had a hair routine, I never not had a hair routine, but now I just have to be even more diligent and stick exactly to my routine every single week. Because if I fall off for like 2 weeks, my hair suffers. So I just notice a difference when I don't stick to it. Kind of like anything, working out, eating healthy, just have to stick with it. You want to put your hair in a very loose bun. Make sure it's not too tight. Like, I don't even have a scrunchie on this. I just wrapped my hair in itself kind of. And you just want to take some saran wrap and saran wrap it up. So I just like to wrap mine around at least 6 to 7 times to make sure I have enough on here, just to make sure that it's nice and secure. Don't do it too tight, because then you won't have any edges. So trying to keep our edges, and don't forget to go over top of your head too, so you're actually covering all of your hair. So every other time I'll go over top, and I usually let this sit in my head for at least 4 hours. So you want to do at least 2 to 4 hours, I would say. So some people like to sleep in their oils, which is fine as well, but if you don't have time, you can just do 2 to 4 hours. I prefer just to do 2 to 4 hours. I don't like sleeping in my oils, just because I find that it gets on my pillow and then it makes me break out around my forehead. So I just rather leave it in for like 3.5 to 4 hours is my sweet spot. And then you can leave it like this, but I just like to put a scarf around mine just to make sure I don't get any oil on any other surfaces, just in case you're gonna go take a nap or something. You know, it is Sunday. We're just gonna let this marinate like some good old chicken or steak, okay? And I will see you guys in 3.5 to 4 hours. Okay, voiceover Kelsey here. So first I'm just gonna be rinsing out all of the oil with warm to hot water. I don't like using cold water to wash my hair. I just don't like it. So the shampoo that I'm gonna be using is this Tea Tree Special shampoo. And this is one of my favorite shampoos of all time. This is an OG product. And you can find this at Walmart. I mostly only get mine at Walmart, and I think it's at Ulta, but I love this shampoo. Of course, it has tea tree in it, as well as peppermint and lavender, and this is just like the most amazing, invigorating experience in the shower or your sink, wherever you wash your hair. And it does not dry my hair out either, so it's a nice clarifying shampoo that doesn't dry your hair out, because it's kind of like a creamy consistency. As you can see, it's like this green creamy color, but it does a fantastic job at cleansing my scalp. And then my second wash, I always like to go in with my shower scalp massager, and I'll just use it and brush my hair straight back, just to make sure I get any dandruff off of my scalp. And like I said, this shampoo is fantastic at that, and it's also color safe as well. Also, if you don't have a handheld shower attachment, make sure you like open up the back of your hair to rinse out all of the shampoo if you have thick hair, because you don't want to leave any shampoo behind, because that can dry your hair out over time. So just make sure you open up and lift up your hair just to make sure that the nape of your hair is rinsed as well. Because since I started using my Jolie shower head, I've had to get used to this technique. And then I'm just going to rinse out any excess water before I apply my conditioner, which is a newer favorite of mine. This is the NEXXUS Unbreakable Care Anti-Breakage Conditioner. I love this stuff. It's amazing. Now the NEXXUS Humectress Conditioner is probably my #1 favorite, but this one is definitely a solid #2. And you can also find this at Walmart. I love this conditioner. It's amazing. It does a great job at detangling my hair. As you can see, the comb is gliding right through. And after I detangle each side of my hair, I just like to put it in a twist just to make sure it stays detangled. And this is the amount of shedding that I had, not too much. And then I'll just rinse that out before I go in and deep condition my hair. Yes, I deep condition as well. I don't always deep condition when I do my oil treatment, but if I feel like I need to, I do. This is the one I used. This is from Uemura. This is the Ashita Supreme Mask. This mask is amazing. It's like this balmy texture, and it does a fantastic job at keeping the hair nice and strong. So this is technically like a protein and a moisture mask in one, because I find that my hair is strong and super soft when I rinse this out. But this mask is pretty pricey, so beware of the price when you see it, but I feel like it's worth it. I do splurge on my hair mask. Hi guys, so I'm back and it's the next day and I'm about to rinse out my deep conditioner. But last night my camera died and I was in the middle of telling you guys about what I put over my shower cap when I sleep with my deep conditioner in. But I just like to use this Silk Line Grace Alea like cap. It's like a beanie, but it's silk lined in the inside, and I've had this thing for years and I've been using it for a very long time, but now it's mostly strictly my deep conditioning cap. So I just put this over top of my shower cap so that my edges don't dry out. So this just really helps to keep my hair that may come out of the shower cap throughout the night, you know, nice and moisturized from the Silk Line cap. So now I'm just gonna get ready to go rinse this hair mask out. So I'm gonna go ahead and share with you guys what I'm gonna be using for my wash and go today, because this is gonna be my Thanksgiving wash and go and I need it to last for at least 5 days. I've been loving this Kaleidoscope Miracle Drops leave-in. I actually need to get some more because it's like all the way down here now. Because I've been using this during my wash and goes, and sometimes I use it throughout the week if I need to refresh my curls. I love this. And then I'm gonna be using my Kinky Curly Knot today. So an oldie product. I haven't used this in quite some time, but this is just one of my go-tos. And then a more recent favorite from this year, you guys have seen me talk about this Curl Show gel from ORS. This is the Curl Show Define and Style Curl Creator with collagen and avocado oil for strength and length. So this is the trio for today. All right guys, so I've rinsed out my hair mask, and to this day I still prefer to use a t-shirt to like get any excess water before styling over a microfiber towel. I still like my microfiber towels, but I just prefer them like when I need to get rid of excess water before putting in my hair mask, so that my hair is not dripping too wet before I sleep with my hair mask in, because it's not good technically to sleep with your hair wet. So I prefer to go to bed with my hair more damp with my hair mask in. So that's why you guys saw me last night use a microfiber towel in the shower before I put my hair mask in. But for some reason I just prefer a t-shirt before I go in and style, because I noticed that my hair is just less frizzy. I'm still OG t-shirt girl. So any old t-shirts that you have, keep using those. You technically don't need a microfiber towel because I feel like a soft t-shirt, you know, gets the job done. You don't need to spend a ton of money on like a very expensive towel. So I'm not sure what I said in the voiceover yet, because I'm obviously gonna do the voiceover when I edit this. But that Uemura mask, I've been loving it. That's the only annoying thing about using like expensive products. If you end up loving them, you dread buying them again. Because I bought that mask, like I said, during the most recent Sephora sale. Yeah, but it's a really good mask, but I don't recommend spending that much on a mask, which is why I bought it during the sale. And then the next time I buy it, I'm probably gonna use my points to get like $10 off. The most I've ever spent on a mask is $60, and that one is like $70 something, which is extremely expensive for a hair mask, but it's kind of worth it because my hair is so freaking soft and it has like 0 tangles, and I haven't even like re-detangled my hair yet. So that's a new brand I'm trying, Uemura, and it's I think a Japanese hair brand. So I did get some products during the sale that I've been trying out. I think I only got like 2 hair masks and then 2 night serums. And I've been loving their Essence Absolute Overnight Serum. You guys will probably see me use that in my week in my curls video whenever I film that. But I've been loving that like leave-in to put on my ends like every other night to just make sure my hair is nice and hydrated throughout the week. I'm just spraying in my Kaleidoscope Miracle Drops leave-in first, and then I'm just finger detangling. But my Cosmology comb that I was using in the shower last night is like tried and true for like when I have conditioner in the shower. I love it. But yeah, this leave-in is bomb. It smells bomb too. So I've been using this with every wash and go for like the last month, I would say. So yeah, I just like to spray this all over my hair in each quadrant before I go in and apply any stylers. So yeah, I'm probably just gonna speed up the rest of this process because you guys have seen me do 500 wash and goes and I haven't done any new techniques. And today I'm probably not gonna be using my Denman brush or anything because it's gonna give me too much shrinkage right now. So I probably won't go back to using my Denman brush to style until my hair grows out a few more inches again. Like I said, I just have way too much shrinkage. Like even after doing like my stretching techniques that I showed you guys in my last video. So if you guys wanna see how I stretch my curls for shrinkage, then just check out that video. And I still have my Bounce Curl styling brush that everybody's been obsessed with. I still feel like that brush is for looser curl patterns and waves. I just don't feel like it's for tighter curls and coils. It just makes my hair kind of frizzy at the root. I'm pretty sure I was using it the right way, so I don't like that brush. So once I get to the gel, I am gonna show you guys a like finger clumping technique that I've been using to define my curls since I'm not using my Denman brush right now, because like I said, way too much shrinkage. Okay guys, so I just sprayed my hair with a little bit more water because you know this t-shirt soaked most of it up, and sometimes like I won't like put a towel or anything over my hair before I style, but I don't always want water dripping down my face. If you don't really care about that before styling, then you won't need a spray bottle. Just leave it wet after you rinse out your hair mask. But I'm about to go in with my gel, and I want to show you guys the curl defining technique I've been doing. So this is also a good trick to do if you don't have any styling brushes or you don't like using styling brushes, because I know some people experience breakage from styling brushes, or you just don't like, you know, styling brushes in general, which is completely fine. I'll take like 4 fingers like this, then I'll go in and I'll squeeze like this, and then I'll just drag my hair through like that so that the curls clump. You see how they're clumped? And then I'll do the prayer hand method, which is, you know, an OG styling. Really, really helpful if you don't have any styling brushes, or if you're somewhere and you forgot your styling brush. So that's what I've been doing. So I'm just gonna continue this throughout the rest of my head. air dry for like 2 to 3 hours. And what I've been doing since it's like cooler outside, I don't let my hair fully air dry, especially if I have to leave the house. So I'll just only let my hair, like I said, air dry for about 3 hours, and then I'll diffuse it. So within like the next 3.5 hours, I'll come back and diffuse. But something that I did last time that was a game changer for my wash and go is I've been spraying hairspray on my curls, especially the back, because you know this is where, you know, you get a lot of frizz from like friction and stuff. I've been spraying hairspray. So 1 minute. So this is my favorite hairspray, this and the Moroccan oil one, but this one is a stronger hold. The Moroccan oil one is medium hold, and this one is strong hold. So this is the NEXXUS strong hold hairspray, and this is their Pro Thick technology line. So I'm just gonna spray this all over my hair, and then I'm just gonna, like I said, let my hair air dry. This just locks in the curls, and I wish I would have been doing this, especially during the summertime. This has been a game changer. So I'm just gonna spray this all over, and what I like to do is like turn my head to the side like this. Also, make sure you have a towel down when you're spraying this, or make sure you spray it like, I would go over there sometimes like over a rug or carpet, because this will make your tile sticky. So I'm gonna spray the inside and the outside. Now we air dry. So here's my hair about 70% dry. So I just finished off with the diffuser. So I mostly like to focus this on my roots, because my roots take the longest to dry, because my ends were pretty much dry. So I just mostly focused this on my roots, and then I also just hovered it around the rest of my hair as well. And I just like to flip my head from side to side and upside down as well to make sure I'm not missing out on any areas. And I like to diffuse on high speed, medium heat. And then when I get to the end of my diffusing session, I like to use the cold shot button just to seal in all the moisture in my hair, lock in the moisture, and make sure I don't have any frizz. So the cold shot button is also a game changer if you're using a diffuser. So definitely use your cold shot button when finishing any kind of blow dry. It's going to ensure you don't have any frizz after. And this was my hair fully air dried. So while I did my makeup, I just did my heatless stretching technique. This is one of the techniques that I did in my last video. If you guys have not seen it yet, make sure you guys check it out. So I'm just taking this down because I didn't want to also use heat to stretch my hair out this time. And to scrunch out any crunch that I may have had, I just went in with one of my favorite oils. This is the Moroccan treatment oil. So I just take about 2 pumps of that and scrunch out any crunch at the end, because you will have a little bit of crunch if you use hairspray. The oil gets rid of that cast, and my hair is 100% dry, and it's super defined and very soft. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I will have a full list of all the products down below if you guys are interested, and I will see you guys next time.